We have Saeen Shahriyar Kabir from Bangladesh. Saeen Shahriyar Kabir, born on 20th of November 1950. He is the Bangladeshi journalist, filmmaker, human rights activist, and author of more than 70 books focusing on human rights, communism, fundamentalism, history, and the Bangladesh War of Independence. He has produced numerous, including some world-renowned documentaries, particularly on 1971 genocide of Bengali people. He was awarded Bangla Academy Literary Award in 1995. We welcome Saeen Shahriyar Kabir in this webinar. We request him to speak with reference of Saeen GM Syed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all respected leaders of World Sindhi Congress and Sindhi friends, as well as friends of Saeen from different countries of the world. Today, while commemorating the 118th birthday celebration of the great Sindhi leader Saeen GM Syed, I feel honored to be with you as WSC invited me at this remarkable webinar, and I hope you will forgive me for not being able to speak in your beautiful language as I wish if I could. First of all, on behalf of the civil society organizations and freedom-loving people of Bangladesh, I would like to pay my deepest tribute to Saeen GM Syed, who is not only the greatest leader, one of the greatest leaders of the Sindhi people, but also the icon of the freedom struggle of all other people who are still fighting oppressive neo-colonial or colonial rules, be it in Pakistan or in other parts of the world. Today, I wish to focus how Saeen GM Syed inspired the oppressed nations in this part of the world, including Bengalis, in their struggle for protecting ethnic and national identity since the creation of Pakistan in 1947. There is no dispute on that. Both the great leaders, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the father of the independent Bengali nation, and Saeen GM Syed, the father of the Sindhi nation, supported the Pakistan movement before its creation, but both the leaders were soon disillusioned when Pakistan's founding father Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Punjab-based ruling elite tried to eliminate the unique cultural and national identities of the Bengali, Sindhi, Baluch, Pashtun, and even Punjabi people by introducing Urdu as the state language of Pakistan and settling Urdu-speaking refugees mainly in Sindh and East Bengal with a vicious political motive. On March 24, 1948, addressing a special convocation of Dhaka University, an imperious Jinnah made it abundantly clear that Urdu and Urdu alone would be the language of the state of Pakistan. His remarks did not go down well with his audience. Some students raised and cries, "No, no," right then and there. And that was the beginning of the end of an artificial state created on Jinnah's sectarian two-nation theory. People of Bangladesh and Sindh found the leaders of their dream and aspiration who are able to create a national identity based on language and ethnicity, not just on religion. These two leaders are indeed great GM Syed and Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who were comrades in arms while creating a language-based secular nationhood for their people and fighting for the rights of the self-determination of all oppressed nations of Pakistan. Aims and objectives of the movements of Sindhi and Bengali people struggle for freedom and emancipation are quite similar. The only difference is that we succeeded by defeating Pakistani occupation army with the help of Indian allied forces of India in 1971, but our Sindhi brothers and sisters are still continuing their struggle. There were certain factors for our success, which can we discuss later. Only one factor should be mentioned here, that we had a leader like Sheikh Mujib, who united all Bengalis irrespective of their political and other beliefs, But now Sindhi people need a charismatic leader like Saeen Shahriyar, who would be able to unite and lead the entire people of Sindh for their justice struggle. Saeen Shahriyar created the narrative of Sindhi liberal nationalist movement for self-determination and emancipation, and introduced political vocabulary in the form of slogan as well, such as GS Sindh. Prompted by the inner strength of this slogan, we chanted Joy Bangla during the War of our Liberation. And that was our main strength. We borrowed from James Syed. While watching different rallies of Sindhi people at home and abroad, I have noticed quite identical slogans like Tu Hinjo Desh, Mohinjo Desh, Sindhu Desh, Sindhu Desh. Your country, my country is the country of Sindhu Desh. In Bangla, we say Tomar Desh, Amar Desh, Bangladesh, Bangladesh. The another slogan, Tu Hinjo Rahbar, Mohinjo Rahbar, GM Syed, GM Syed. Your leader, my leader is GM Syed. Same in Bangla, we say Tomar Neta, Amar Neta, Sheikh Mujib, and so on. So this is the inspiration we got from Sindh and Sindhi leader, Saeen Shahriyar. Saeen Shahriyar has written profoundly on various aspects of the quest for national identity, liberalism, peace, humanism, Sufism, even on Marxism. There is no other prolific leader in this subcontinent who has written so extensively on so many issues. His life and works will always remain as continuous source of inspiration, not only for the people of Sindh, but for all other persecuted nations of Pakistan who are still fighting for freedom and emancipation. On this occasion, I'd like to express my strong solidarity with the just struggle of the suffering people of Sindhu Desh, as rightly coined this word by James Syed. And I do believe if we continue our struggle with dedication, integrity, and sincerity, indeed, we shall achieve the victory, if not today, definitely it is tomorrow. With these words, I would like to conclude here. Joy Bangla, GS Sindh, long, long live friendship between Bangladesh and Sindhu Desh. Thank you very much.